Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dragonfable. Tonight, there will be a war, I believe, if the design notes are to be right. But we have one more trip on our... We really should have worked on this earlier, but I got distracted list. First one was Vampire Tower, cleaning up Amityville. And now I think we've done everything else in Oaklore Keep except Survey. So, greetings. I was told that someone was coming to help me out around the camp. Is that you? Survey, a knight of the pectagonal table. I am also a naturalist. I specialize in studying the plants and animals in the Oaklore forest. I am surveying the land, finding ways for King Altion to use the land without overusing it and hurting the balance of nature here. Something has upset the natural balance of Oaklore forest. We have to repair it. So we have seed bag, food supply, mission fruit, equipment, burn it all. So 5 quests. I'm going to see if I can get 3 in this one, but let's see what happens. Seed bag. The forest furies have always been dangerous monsters, but they've never attacked without cause. Not long ago, several of them came to my camp and stole a large bag of seeds I was using to test the soil's fertility. Can't get more seeds before the end of the season, and by then all my research will be wasted. Get those seeds back. So this feels kind of like the forest. What? Oh. So it looks like these quests will not be scaled. Meaning we will have 0 issues with them. And they are going to be a steamroll. Which is not the end of the world. This is why I was supposed to do it earlier. And, I mean, we're about to go into a war here. I feel like the little bit of extra easy stuff, it's not the end of the world. I technically could probably be avoiding quick attacks. Like, I don't think these guys could even do that much damage to me. Oh, sweet, we got there right away. So these do 3 to 8 damage. Of that is going to be cut down by, since they're wind, not as much. I thought the pirate would have some natural resistance to wind, but... And there we go. We took care of seed bag. Forest furies were gathered around the sack, eating the seeds hungrily, so they hadn't eaten in weeks. They began attacking you to defend the sack. Mage's sketchbook. Oh! One of those. I have not seen any of those this run. Going into food supply. Seems like they were just hungry. It's odd. The forest furies usually eat the fruit from the huge mallow tree in the woods. Something must have happened to their normal food supply to make them so aggressive. If this continues, they'll come back for the seeds, and they'll be even more dangerous. I'll stay here and guard the seeds. You have to go to the mallow tree and find out why the furies aren't eating that fruit. Once again, they are level 4, good luck. They're getting killed by our little opening maneuver thing. I wanted to try pirate partially because I think this is going to be my warring class. But so I wanted to kind of get more used to it. That's not going to happen with a level 4 fight. But 26 HP, I hope you're ready. It really shows how far your character goes in the regular level scheme. Because, these guys, you could be fighting them pretty early on. I would say, except you have to do all of the Sneevil quests before it. So you're gonna be 8 or 9 by this point. And that was our second quest. Something has upset the natural balance in Oaklore. Vermin, those filthy beasts, all they ever do is take from the land and give nothing back. They're the ones upsetting the balance here in the forest. You have to stop them. Go to their lair and get that mallow fruit back. Oh, this one had 26 HP. But yeah, so we go from this fight, actually, even if I just to equip my very basic pirate blade, we're still one-hitting these guys. I'm going to say that's more from the scope creep than anything else, but... Oh, you're orange. You're a whole level stronger. I don't know how we're gonna hit. The hoarders are guarding further into the base, but not enough to really stop us. We could be collecting potions. This is the only run I'm really gonna do for the night, just because it is 10 p.m. on Thursday. So I am kind of knocking this out right at the end of the time. Sometimes I can get like a week in advance. I've been struggling with that lately. Find the fruit of the mallow tree being stored by the vermin in large barrels, but every single piece of fruit is rotten. A second book, wow. Alright, equipment. All the mallow fruit was rotten. The vermin are wasteful, but I've never seen one pass up a meal. Must be letting it rot on purpose. I wonder why. Need to run some tests on the fruit you brought back. But all my equipment is down by the river. Could you go get it for me? And be careful. With the forest is far out of balance, it's a much more dangerous place. Little heal. I don't know how we took 50 damage, but enemies are getting a little stronger. We've got some level 7s here. We're probably going to be fighting a bear, just based on the fact that we're going into a cave. But oh, look, there's the bear. Not too worried, but like one of our first big enemies is a bear. In fact, it is this level of bear, so that shows we can now take even that out in one hit. Oh, have a bunch of bears. Okay. The war. So I asked you guys on Monday about good things to upgrade, and I did get an answer. It looks like one of the better choices, outside of all the Defender metal gear that we got, which isn't even step 1 on their list. The first item they actually recommend is an Evanescence weapon. I don't know how to phrase that. And it's just a weapon that gives a little bit of a damage boost against elementals, it looks like. I looked at all this stuff quickly 3 days ago, so hopefully I'm still doing all that right. Found Sir Veys missing equipment, but it was a rough fight getting to the cave in the forest. The activity of the vermin must have really thrown things out of whack. Another locked book. Oh, I'm not good at that. Burn it all. The disaster. The mallow fruit ferments. It takes on special properties. It's a chemical that would make people very suggestible. It's a mind control serum. Don't know what they have planned, but we gotta stop them at all costs, or else we'll all end up slaves to those rats. Go to the tunnels beneath the ruins, find the rest of the mallow fruit and burn it. Every last barrel of stuff. Burn it all. But where was I? Yeah, so it starts with that. It then goes into the set that we have. We have the neck, like we have the ring, the helm, the necklace, and the... Oh, sorry, no. The ring, the necklace, the belt. Oh, say the helm is not worth anything. And that is going to be majority of what we want. But it also recommends 2 different trinkets. One of which, the Defender Metal Cannon. The other one being Elemental Unity. Elemental Unity just got a huge price reduction. From, I think it was like 500 per level to 100. I'm not going after that one first, though. We're going to go after the Defender Metal Cannon. It's one of the strongest trinkets for like just having, I think it's a 400% attack. 400 or 300%. Either way, it's a very solid start. And so grabbing that's going to make pretty much any class we use really good at wars because, well, we'll have that boost. Alright. Alchemy Lab Rat, the first thing that is actually level scaled. We're going to hit it with Cursed Treasure. Get an MP potion. And it's dead. Like, there was no risk. In fact, Draco on their own could kill that. One hit. The Cursed Treasure vanishes. Deep in the tunnels beneath the ruins, you find the rest of the rotten mallow fruit, being guarded by a vermin alchemist. You destroy the fruit, but you have found a mysterious note. It's in the Mage's sketchbook. Okay. Great job. The balance of nature can be restored now, thanks to you. I know that in trust you'll treat some items you can use in exchange for pouches of sparkling sand. So, we got a pectagonal helm, just a regular helm, pectagonal cape, and a belt. Pretty solid, because you got the ring from the quest, so this would be a good starter equipment. But we're all good there. That, honestly, went way quicker than I was expecting for what it was. Heal, folklore. We've done the serpent, loin, survivor, supernatural, prize, Jun, balance, and pectagonal-tastic. So, there was one more thing I had noticed in the timeline that we hadn't really looked at. Because I knew we did Ice Queen, but we never went and did Icy Wind. So, let's head over to... Wait, does this one specify? Yeah, it's the Orb Saw. This is a separate thing, but I feel like it could be useful. So we'll start here. We're going to Dragon's Grasp, which there is a typo in the menu for it. Did not notice that earlier. Hello again. I'm happy to see you. Welcome to Dragon's Grasp. What can I do here? Weapon shop in the inn and the interior of the city. Seeking more training, you can find it in the armory. Venture the depths of the city, you may even find Channy Nero visiting his prisoner. Why is the city here? For security purposes, it's piloted by our dragons. It's constantly in motion. Most senior dragon lord in the region, it falls me to coordinate efforts. From the head guard chair of dangers. City moves, they look forward to the time where it's been the ground on Oaklore. It's better, I think, of solid ground. We've been in the sky over Falcon Reach for a while, though. Interesting. So there's a prisoner that it's mentioning to us. I do love that it's just a cliff, and that's how you get to Falcon Reach. You just walk off the cliff. Bombing run, we're skipping that. We're gonna cross this big portal. We've got some dragons. There's an inn, there's a housing one, it looks like. Oh, I'm not after housing. All of those paths are kind of dead end. What's back here? Very secure area. So let's head to the soldiers' barracks. Oh, and there's Catherine Lestrade. Wait a minute, is that like a Sherlock Holmes reference? Where do you think you're going? Prison, not a museum. While you're wondering about some of us have work to do. Suppose you've met our prisoner, Vilmore. Any dragon lord that would harm the dragon. Doyle just sits there in the inn, daydreaming. You in charge? You never know the full extent of Vilmore's. Okay. We have not met the villain yet. Let's walk into jail. Okay, who is Vilmore? Vilmore's last in line, a child, in fact, of the architect that built this city, and many others have long been lost. Ancestors were the first to bond with Dragonkin. His bond has been always strong. In fact, Vilmore's the only dragon lord to band with a great dragon. They were a sight. Regardless, those days are long gone, and the great ice dragon is lost to us. We never know all of Vilmore's crimes, but breaking the bond of trust of your dragon, harming it. Those heart creates great evil, and I shall make sure this jail is secure enough to contain it. Why did he become evil? Well, was once one of the most noble, honorable dragon lords I had the honor to serve with. Every turn, a new award, a new acclaim. Ranks were gained, but with great power comes great strain. Apparently Vilmore could not withstand temptation. Dr. Doyle's been tasked with resolving the mysteries of the case. He spent more time daydreaming in the inn than making inquiries. What can I do? For now, nothing. Be watchful, though. If Vilmore escapes, it would mean destruction of the Dragon Lord Order. That feels like foreshadowing, but I don't honestly know. But it sounds like someone we want to meet in the inn. When you've eliminated the impossible, you'll find the truth in what remains. I'm not interested in rumors, stories, legends, I only seek truth. What we know is Vilmor is a dragon lord born and bred from an honorable family. Vilmor's prowess in battle and bond created with his dragon were unmatched. Vilmor seemed fiercely loyal to the order, slightest injury to the great dragon was immediately seen to. His active amongst people would help build towns, bring supplies, fight invasions. Then the incident, the entire town decimated. Great Ice Dragon injured, rebelling against the very Dragon Lord, with whom it bonded with from hatching. After the destruction of the village of Basque, Great Ice Dragon is lost. Those that have survived stated the dragon escaped, but it has not returned. Vilmor was found in the epicenter, besides the remains of a guardian tower. Unbeknownst to us and Vilmor, the Ice Orb, which was once under that tower's protection, had been stolen long before. Scrying has vaguely placed it somewhere in the north, but the power of the orb conceals its final location. Dragsfire would be a good starting point, but Dragonslayer Galanoth is not always welcoming our assistance. So I leave the possibility of that case to him. Do not wish to provoke the Dragonslayer without more facts. Vilmor remains much closer to home. What would cause someone so fiercely loyal to betray all they had ever known? Sever a bond they had nurtured since childhood. Was Vilmor after the orb itself, or was the once great Dragon Lord working for a new master? We have a full quest list here. Let's take care of these as well before we get back into the quest line. We'll start with... We'll start these next time. I think with our explanation, I could have sworn there was one more thing here that I wanted to do. So as I do the outro, I'm going to kind of take a quick look around, because I believe this is where we're supposed to be able to get Dragon Mage, but I'm not sure where exactly. I don't see it. I'm not 100% sure where it would be. Maybe I find that between parts and we start with that. Thank you guys for coming on out. Hope you all have a wonderful day. See you guys next time for this additional part of the intermission. See you guys then, and then hope you're enjoying the war. If you're watching this after that's come out.